Free to.
Are we just streaming right now? Are we?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, well, I just thought I'd pop on quickly and talk about the Blue Coin Gaming Lounge that we're opening up in Newcastle under Lyme. We partnered up with a small bar and diner called Rebel Rooms, and they serve brilliant food downstairs. Brilliant meaning burgers and chips and nachos, and they've also got some really cool, I'm trying to think what you call them now, craft beers and things like that. And we're setting up upstairs, and we're planning in the new year to be offering gaming booths, and we'll probably have about 6 or 7 of them. And after a lot of chatting and talking with different people about what people like, what people are looking for, we realised that the best thing to do was, well, basically there is no answer to what is cool. Everyone has different opinions, so the best thing for us to do was to allocate a gaming booth to a certain platform. So we're going to have a Nintendo gaming booth, we're going to have a PlayStation gaming booth, and we're going to have an Xbox gaming booth. And we haven't quite figured out how best to handle PC gaming, because it's such a big platform with so many different options. What we're trying to encourage at Bluecoin is to put the social side back into gaming. So we really want to see people coming together and actually enjoying a good solid multiplayer game on the sofa whilst enjoying some beers and whilst enjoying some snacks. And although PC gaming is fantastic when it comes to big groups getting together and having big online battles, how you actually bring that together and make it more of an activity that can be done in the evening with some chips and with a beer is yet to be seen. So we're gonna try and figure that one out, but hopefully we'll be able to offer that very, very soon as well. But yeah, the basic idea is there'll be an awesome booth that you can book online, or you can take a risk and show up, and hopefully the one that you want will be free, and it should just be a load of fun. The plan is that we open in January 18. We were going to be opening a bit sooner, but unfortunately one of the partners that's founded the business with me has had a bit of a health scare, so he's out of action at the moment, but he should have made a full recovery within the next month. So once Christmas is out of the way, we'll be back at full speed again and getting everything set up. But in the meantime, you can if you're interested, you can follow and support the Bluecoin Gaming Lounge page on Facebook, which is just Bluecoin Gaming Lounge. And if you follow that page, you'll definitely be the first to hear about exactly what's going on. And hopefully you'll be able to have a say as well into what goes on and what happens at the gaming lounge. We're going to be asking and using polls on social media to find out what games are the most popular, what games we should spend our startup capital on, and what games consoles as well. We do want to try and keep a good variety there, so we want to make sure that we've got the very latest things, including VR, but we also want to get the retro consoles in there too, and have well, hopefully a SNES and hopefully a Mega Drive as well. But there's a lot of options, and there's not going to be enough gaming booths for all the consoles. And although in the long run we probably will collect up every console that's ever existed and have them all in a big storage cupboard, at first it's just going to be the ones that are voted for on Facebook. So yeah, Bluecoin Gaming Lounge on Facebook. If you search for that and like the page, then you'll be able to see what's going on. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. I'm trying to think how Ollie told me I should get him out. Sign out. I think it was keep gaming. Keep gaming, Keel. Is that right? Was that how?
Yeah. That's how I ended it. Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah. No, thanks for letting me do that. And this chair is brilliant.
It is, mate. That was so comfortable. This doesn't stick at all. It's so, like, the arms move about so much. You can adjust it so well. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Well, when we do our pop-up events with overclockers, they're going to be giving us, I think they said 10 of these, but it's all still to be confirmed. So is this still streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, don't take my word for it.
Someone in chat says, where is it and when does it open?
Oh, where is it and when does it open? We're going to be opening, hopefully, between January and February of the new year. I was just saying earlier that one of our founding partners has had to go into hospital. He's had a bit of a health scare, so it's delayed us slightly. But we'll be opening in Newcastle-under-Lyme. And we're partnering up with a bar and diner called Rebel Rooms, which is just opposite the 10 Green Bottles bar. I wish I knew the name of the street, but it's left my head now. But I know the arcade that we're setting up in is called York Place. So yes, you should be able to find it there. Yeah, I forgot we were having questions.
Does anyone else have any questions in the chat?
Yeah, just fire away. Also, if anyone's got any suggestions as well about what PC games we absolutely must have, what retro consoles we absolutely must have as well, just fire those at us too. So am I looking at this?
Yeah.
Opening times. So the opening times are, again, we're going to be asking people on social media when they want us open. We've said that we'll definitely get it open on the weekends. So a Friday seems like a no-brainer, and a Saturday also seems like a no-brainer. We'll probably do 6 till 12 on Fridays, and we'll probably do 11 a.m. till 11 p.m. on Saturdays. We would go all night, but the alcohol license on the place only runs up till 11 o'clock. But I don't actually know, what gamers are like when it comes to, are they big drinkers or aren't they? I don't actually know. So again, we'll just have to respond to what the customers do and what they like, and we'll adjust as we go along. I wouldn't actually know if any gamers would be interested in us opening on Wednesdays or on Mondays or any of the weekdays. I do know that we're going to have to, we'll have our running costs, so we'll have to justify opening on any given day. So at first we're just going to go over the weekend, see what the popularity is like, and then we'll open more frequently if it looks like there's demand for it. So I'm just looking to see, GameCube is a brilliant idea from Oxy. Yeah, I completely agree with that. I'd love to have Smash Melee.
Yep.
And I love Luigi's Mansion 2, but I'm aware that there's not really much of a multiplayer game. The Jackbox Party Packs are good couch co-op games. I've never heard of them, but I'm going to make a note of that now.
You have it's kind of like a quiz where everyone plays along on their phone. A bunch of them, but one of them is really good. It'll ask you a question. Someone else in the room will also get the same question.
Oh yeah.
And then you submit your answers to the question anonymously, and then after all the questions have been asked, they all go up on the screen, and then everyone votes on who got the best answer for the question, and you basically just try and make it as funny as possible.
Oh, that sounds good.
That's the most popular one. It is great. It's really fun.
Yeah, no, that sounds brilliant. Everyone uses phone to play. Oh yes, if I'd read a bit further, I would have seen Ellie Shaher has elaborated on that already. So Charlie Montreal says we need to keep the stream as clean as possible because it's a charity event.
Thing about Jackbox, obviously, you can put whatever answer you want, so people can be people can be rude if they would like.
And then Main Coon has said it's variable, and then Charlie said can't play Jackbox because too rude. They ain't rude as long as Christian streamers play. CSGO, Black Squad, PUBG. So is that Tom R suggesting games that we should definitely have on the PCs?
On the PC, yeah.
Brill.
I'm not sure what Black Squad is.
What's he said? Black Squad? I ain't got mention.
I got a mention.
Oh, I got a mention. And where did I get ain't from? I don't know. Let me just make a note of those games. I mean, CSGO's been on the list from day one, but Black Squad. Did you say you don't know what that is, Ollie? Ollie's gone.
Yeah, true.
Wow, someone said Call of Duty World War II. Is that one that you?
Came out, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that you you didn't like the sound of.
Nah. But I don't really
How's
like
it?
Call of Duty. That's the thing. But I mean,
Did you say it's just come out?
Yes, I think so.
How's it gotten on? Has it been? Rocket League is in my opinion, one of the best games I've ever played. It's fantastic. If we ain't got Rocket League there at a multiplayer gaming lounge, then we are doing something wrong. Really, really interested to see as well if people would be interested at Bluecoin in having some kind of league that goes on, some kind of leaderboard, because I think in the 80s, and the best thing about the 80s arcades was that there was an arcade scoreboard, there was a leaderboard, and I like the idea of having that so that we can literally find out who the very best in Newcastle, Underline and Stoke-on-Trent is when it comes to games like Rocket League, and I don't know what other games depend on score.
Call of Duty's got a good critic score, but less than 5 out of 10 on user scores. So I don't know. I think most people don't like it based off that. But yeah, StarCraft.
StarCraft.
They just made StarCraft 2 go free to play.
Oh really?
It's quite an old game. It's sort of
StarCraft. Written that down.
It's already had its time, but now they've made it free. It's kind of having a bit of a resurgence, and people just it's pretty fun. It's
yeah. So that's tip Milady says StarCraft has gone mostly FTP, free to play. Now, but I don't know how many people would be interested.
Yeah.
StarCraft though, I'll definitely. I've written that down. I've got from Tip Milady. Zegrush?
Okay, one of the classes you can play in StarCraft is called Zerg, and they're the sort of like you rush down your opponent, try and kill them as quick as possible. So Zerg Rush is one of the things they talk about.
Yeah.
Civilization 6 is what Brooks has suggested, and you're in the room, so I don't know why you couldn't have just said it, but.
Main Coon, will you eventually get fighting game arcade machines? Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Where I'm lucky enough to know someone who can actually build these things. They are expensive. We would probably spend on one of those what we could spend on a really powerful gaming PC. From overclockers, but like I say, I do know there is actually a guy who said that he can build them. He can actually build the Raspberry Pi aspect of it. He can build that for relatively cheap. But it's the big box and the equipment that they use to magnify the screen that is quite difficult to sort out. But if things get going well, and after about 6 months to 12 months we've done well, then we'll absolutely be buying all the classic fighting games and all the classic arcade games, and they will be free to play. You won't be putting pound coins in there or anything like that. It'll be a case of you can pay some kind of entry fee and then just play unlimited. Let's see.
Someone wants to know where someone in the room is. Oh, they've gone.
So let me see. Let me make sure I haven't missed anything. Civ 6 would be great. Would be a great addition. Yes. Give me the competitive RuneScape. Competitive RuneScape. That's Cax Muck. Give me the competitive RuneScape. I played RuneScape in 2006, I think, and I remember I think I lost a fight to a cow. Never played that again. Alicia Her. How about a Dance Revolution? Holly Shouts as #1. Can confirm.
That's the dancing machines that you get in arcades.
Yeah. I haven't got enough space for one of those, I don't think. Never know though. Oh, you see these little heads that are popping up? What's that about?
Oh right, okay. So in Twitch chat, one of the things you can do is you type in like a word, for example, like Kappa, and then it means an emoji essentially.
And who are these people? They just it's just random people's heads.
Random people that have caught on as pictures. So that one that was just put there is called PogChamp, and I have no idea what it's from or who it is, but it's their face going So
I must sound like such an old man, but I've never seen any of this stuff.
yeah, it's just it's Twitch culture to use those. Like when you've got like 100,000 people in a chat at once, and then something happens that's insane. It's easier to just all post, like, emojis and stuff like that. So.
Brilliant. Well, if anyone has any other questions about Bluecoin, just fire away. But otherwise, I will get out of your hair. That's fantastic. I really like this. Flappy Bird arcade machines. Flappy Bird.
Do you remember the app where it was just a bird and you would tap and then it would fly up and down and it tried to get through pipes?
Yes.
Yeah, that. Apparently there's arcade. Is there even arcade machines? Oh, right. Did Matt ever tell you about our League of Legends viewing party?
No, he didn't.
So we booked we asked Manaflux if they could host it for us, and they said yeah, sure.
Yeah, they're great people.
And then they didn't open up the shop for us.
Oh no. How will Bluecoin be for 6 a.m. viewing parties then? That's from Brooks.
Yeah.
Keel. And the answer is it will absolutely cater to those things. What we're hoping for is that it'll be the corny tagline we came up was built by gamers for gamers and ran by gamers as well. So the people who are actually running this lounge will be avid gamers themselves. And if Ollie was to suggest to me that we need to open up for a 24-hour gaming session, then we would absolutely be able to do that. We wouldn't be able to serve alcohol past 11, as I was saying before. And then I doubt the kitchen would be open all that time. But we'll be selling gamer snacks. We've got lots of classic sweets and really like the best crisps from America. We're going to be buying them and having them upstairs in the gaming lounge, and you'll be able to pick those up. And we're also playing with the idea of booth service. So rather than having to get up and go and buy sweets and
Ryan,
you can literally like on Dota 2 with the courier. We'll literally have a gaming lounge courier who will be running around. And if you need a top up of Starbursts or a top up of Doritos or something, you can just get the courier, and they'll go and get them for you, and then you don't have to move basically.
Someone else shares my addiction.
Did I miss any questions?
Alright, okay.
There's a lot of questions here about someone being a hostage.
Yeah, she just came back and left.
Don't let that girl run the stream. Is she your hostage? Let none out of prison. Men's health stream. Halo 2. Coagulation nights. Halo 2 is a must. I love that game. And we've got, back where I work, we've got two, I want to say Xbox Ones, but obviously they're not. They're Xbox, the original Xbox. We've got two of those. And we often land them together and have a 4v4 match. I always lose because the other guys have got insanely good aims. Bluecoin sounds pretty good to me. When are you hoping to open? Brooks, we are opening 2018. We wanted to open in January, but it might end up being February now because of some delays. Maine Coon says fire in the booth. I don't know what that means. Competitive Minesweeper next. Bring that. Okay. Why is it suggested an auto mod?
Oh, right, because...
auto mod held this message. Allow it?
Because she said... Well, it's a swear word, so it asks if...
oh, because she's... Oh, right.
You can set Twitch chat up to have a load of bots working, so it can
is
moderate for
Minecraft
you.
Still relevant, or is it a dead game? That's a tip, my lady. That is a really good question. Minecraft. I've been scratching my head about that. We've been thinking that on, like on Sundays and possibly throughout the week, there might be potential to open Bluecoin for the younger audience, because I know my daughter actually really enjoys Minecraft, and she plays a game called Roblox as well. And a few people have said to me, you should absolutely, turn 2 or 3 of the booths into Minecraft booths with an Xbox and let the kids come and have a good time. I have no idea how popular Minecraft is and if that would be a good idea or not. But yeah, I guess we'll see. Halo Reach, and Halo 3, Time Splitters 2. Oh my God, what a suggestion! Time Splitters 2. That would be brilliant. Why? I'm quite disappointed nobody's said anything about Mario Kart or Smash Brothers.
Given, though. Surely that would be.
I mean, I don't know. Is that because when I've spoken with the Staff's Uni game societies, they're very big on having Smash Bros. Main Coon says I said Smash Bros. I must have missed it.
Smash is definitely a must-have.
Yeah, Smash and Tekken as well. Tekken 7 and GoldenEye for that matter. Actually, on the N64, I'd love to see that as well. Turn off the auto mod. Minecon is on right now.
There's a convention for Minecraft.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and just tons of children attend it. It's typically funny to watch just to laugh, but yeah.
Main Coon says I said Smash Bros, but I was cooked.
Driving sims.
And Fola134 said Staffs, and then I reckon that looks like an eye roll head.
Sleeping, resident sleeper, I think it's
Skullgirls is best fighting game. What does that mean? Skullgirls is best fighting game?
Oh, I don't even know.
Never heard of Skullgirls. Driving simulators, oh my God. What's that driving simulator that takes 8 hours and you drive all the way to Las Vegas? That would be horrendous. Someone said to me you should, when you open the lounge, they said do the truck simulator that goes all the way to Las Vegas for 8 hours. Yeah, American Truck Sim. Yeah, they said do that for charity, and we might do it. We might do it. We'll have to see. It looks mind-numbingly dull.
Matt wants
Corin
to know
only
if you're gonna
Smash.
play anything.
Am I going to play anything? That's a really bad idea. I don't want to, it's much better if I don't play anything. Driving Corin. The only thing I can do half decently is Mario Kart on Mario Kart 8 and Smash Brothers. Notice I didn't say Smash 4. Corin only Smash Brothers. You can see Pleb playing on for free in the background. Yeah. I commented on that earlier. I don't know why. It's a shame really because there's a 4K monitor over there that's fantastic, but you can't see that. No items, Fox only, final destination. So G39 wheel and racing seat with projector cars. That's not a bad idea actually. An idea of you can get those you can get racing.
Like the seats and all that.
How much would that cost?
Expensive.
Are they super expensive, are they?
Yeah.
Maybe something to do in year 2 once we've gotten everything off the ground. I don't know how you feel about this, but PUBG from Caxmook. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. That's really, really popular at the moment, so I don't see any reason why we wouldn't. It's a PC game again. Is it only on PC?
Yeah.
It is.
It will go to Xbox soon, I think.
Because that might make it a bit more compatible with our
It's not even
booths.
actually complete yet.
Main Coon says Skullgirls is a lit fighting game, and Brian Munching says, yeah, American Truck Sim or Desert Bus. I've never heard of Desert Bus.
I've never heard of these.
Brooks Keel says Keel greater than Staffs. That's what I have. Racing wheel with gearbox and pedals. About 250 quid. Hey, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm trying to think how you would set that up as a multiplayer thing, because what we'd hope to do is we'd have the gaming booths would be hireable, and you would hopefully come in groups of 3 and 4, so that so that everyone can chip in on the price, and it's more of an hour, 2 hour long session. And someone said to me the other day as well, why don't you have some custom made trophies that you get as part of the deal? So when you pay for a booth, you could also yeah, go on then. Thanks. Yeah, so when you pay for the booth, you can also select, have some upgrades. So you might say, for example, I'll book the Nintendo 64 booth, and I'll have a free drink for everyone, and a free burger and free chips for everyone as well, and then also some trophies. So you'd have like an awesome Nintendo 64 trophy to win as part of some kind of mini tournament that you would have in the booth, and then also a wooden spoon of some description for the worst player. Yeah, so Brian Munching's just saying the Vive and the Oculus Rift. Really big fan of those, and I absolutely want to get one set up. Again, we have been talking with Overclockers about having some kind of pop-up event where they bring the Vive along, as they always do. Whether we'd have anything permanent going on with the VR, I don't know. We've got the space for it, so I'm all for it. How many games are going for it at the moment, and how expensive they are, and whether there's going to be a big queue for that, I don't know. But really would like to have the Vive. Yeah, I agree. The Vive is better than the Rift. It's something that's just come to mind actually. Is we're thinking about having a projector, so that people can have fighting game tournaments up on the wall, as well as the booths, and I think that'll be really good too. High five to the guy behind you for playing black bars. Respect. Who's playing black bars?
The dude with 4-3, because you had the black bars.
Oh.
Beside us, yeah.
Yeah, got you. Brill, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah? I'm going to eat some of these love hearts.
Alright, everyone ready to play CS again? Yeah? Okay.
Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, we don't actually have Mr. CS Go mode itself.
One more game, what?
Mario
Party.
Yeah, I need to run away so that we can play CSGO again. I'll just quickly, so projector great for viewing parties, cinemas, from Brooks. Yep, I totally agree. Are you going to have people use their own Blizzard accounts for games like Overwatch? You'll be able to log in, but we will have floating licenses on all of the machines so that people can just simply use the machines at Bluecoin. And one more game, Mario Party. Mario Party, really? It was alright. Rift gives you a knockout. Tron, yep, wait a minute. Worms HD. Worms HD is actually a really good suggestion. No one has said that. I'll play it. Ollie, please get your hat back. Bring me in, coach. Right, I'm going to let everyone get back to their gaming. But I've forgotten already what Ollie's sign-off is. Yeah, keep gaming, Keel. There you go. And thank you for having me. Right, I'll let you jump back in.
Okay, it's been a pleasure.
Yes. Really great suggestions as well. I'd not thought of Worms.